Let's see something real quick. Caveman Jack still exists. Okay, good. Goody gumdrops. Yay! Back to playing this shitty game. And it's already raining. Oh my god. I swear to god, I feel like listening to Linkin Park. I kinda wanna listen to What I've Done. Kinda wanna listen to the song. To the Michael Bay song. This goes out to all my people hiding among the void, fighting with conflict and desire. You're not alone. It is I, Archon John. Okay, that wasn't as dramatic as I was hoping it would be. I'm taking a hit. It's been past 4:20 for quite some time now. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god! What I've done, abase myself, crossed out what I've become, erase myself, and let go of what I've done. Okay. Enough with the. I'm fucking wild, bro. I swear. Anyways, you're at 470 now. That's awesome. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, I'm thinking of what to do. But honestly, I just want to sit here and enjoy the grace site. Huh? Oh, hello. Ugh. You finally got that party invite, I see. Oh, holy mother of God. Oh, he's loading in. Okay. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? I see you finally got that party invite. Yeah, how you doing? I'm doing pretty decent. Hanging in there. be bad, could be better, could be worse. Just glad that I was able to help you get to 470. That was not my intended level for you. My intended level for you was 420. You got 50 levels more than that. So, as long as you're happy, as long as you're happy, as long as you're happy. I'm willing to do much on Elden Ring. I'm willing to do a lot. But there's just some areas that I don't have yet, like in the DLC. So, if you're looking to go through the DLC, I can't really go through that with you right now. Okay, you're looking to go through the DLC on the weekend. Okay, that's fair. Maybe we could get Benya in here. Maybe we could get him in here and do the DLC together. Shit like that. Cause I saw that you were in his chat and you wanted to play with him and shit. Yeah, maybe we could get him in here and do the DLC together. And I could get you both to max level if you're not both already there already. Well, you're not there. I know you're not, but I don't know about him. Ugh. But you want to know what it's like at max level in Elden Ring? It's pretty boring, actually. I mean, actually, it's fun, but, it depends on what New Game Plus scaling you're on how boring it can get pretty quickly. If you're on New Game Plus 7, you might as well just forget about playing the game. It's virtually unplayable. Because even enemies in Limgrave can 2 to 3 tap you. It's fucking crazy. I get jumped by the group in Limgrave, at Gatefront, and it's holy crap, these guys do a lot of damage. Sometimes I forget how much damage they do. It's crazy. That's a New Game Plus 7. I would not recommend going past New Game unless there is absolutely something you missed in that current playthrough that you want to death. Unless there's something that you missed, do not go into New Game Plus. The game becomes virtually unplayable after a while. Especially in harder areas. Certain bosses, you have to be very, very, very careful with. I'm serious, dude. You have to be super careful with. Because if you're not, you will get one-shotted. It is not a joke. New Game Plus 7. They really were not playing with this. It is truly insane. Also, I have to plug in my headset. That's not fun. Wait, where's my smoke? Oh, there's my smoke. But yeah, New Game Plus 7 is a nightmare. As somebody who's been in New Game Plus 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Honestly, the New Game Plus scaling past 7 can be pretty fun, beating certain bosses, as easily as I beat them. Because Can I be real with you? Do you know Mesmer?
Yeah.
My fastest time for killing Mesmer is 37 seconds. Phase 1 and Phase 2 dead in 37 seconds. The dumbass literally jumped into the killing blow on that attempt. It was pretty crazy. But like, from when I summoned my Mimic to the final hit, it was 37 seconds. Because if you summon your Mimic and they get into the cloud of it, it actually does a little bit of damage to them. Question, where are you from? You have an interesting accent. Oh, you're from Africa. Interesting. Okay. I'm from Nashville. Yeah, I'm from Nashville. Yeah, I was born in Nashville, but I was raised in Florida. Clearwater. Yeah, I was in Clearwater. Yeah, I was in Clearwater. Well, I mean, I was in a lot of different parts of Florida, but Clearwater mostly. Yeah, my headset has been very weird with me today. I've forgotten that it has been one of them, like, plug-in headsets where or I've mainly forgotten it needs to be charged, and it's like, oh shit! Like, I've walked away from it so many times, and, like, I've taken the port out so many times, and, like, that's why, like, that brief moment of silence happened just now, like, where I was just silent. Like, my headset was completely unplugged. But, how is what? What's up? How is the DLC? Hmm. Well, if you're asking me for my favorite boss in the whole DLC, Bale. Bale. Bale the Dread. I fucking love Bale. He's awesome. He's so much better than Radon. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Bale just feels so cinematic, especially when his second phase hits. People said that it looks like there's bonfires around the arena, like from Dark Souls. It's crazy. Like, Bale is seriously an insane dragon fight. He is seriously insane. He's awesome. He's seriously dope. But yeah, Bale is my favorite fight in the whole DLC. I want to actually get to him at some point. Yeah, at some point, I want to get to Bale. I haven't done him yet this playthrough. Mm. So you said you were 270? Okay. Uh, well, let's see. I do have to clarify something for the stream. Since you guys can't hear who I'm talking to right now, I'm talking to who is in chat. I'm talking to Lands Maz. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm gonna assume that I'm saying that right. Okay, I'm saying that right. Good. And talking to them right now at a party, a PlayStation party. So, just thought I'd clarify since you guys can't hear them right now. And they're pretty cool. Pretty decent. First time ever talking to them. They're pretty cool. I usually like meeting new people. Depends on the person. Well, usually depends on what type of mood I'm in. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm in a social mood, sometimes I'm not. And that even applies to when I'm streaming. Like, I could turn on the camera and I could not be in the mood for social interaction. Like, somebody could tune into the chat and I could be like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, it's just, some days it just comes to me. Some days it doesn't. But either way, you're pretty cool. I like you. You're pretty interesting. But, anyways, I got this new flavor of chip recently that I never really had before. I never had popcorners before. And the first time I ever had popcorners was cinnamon crunch popcorners. And it reminded me of cinnamon toast crunch. So I was like, okay, this is pretty decent. So I doused it in sugar. Got like 10, 15 packets of sugar. Because, I usually like a little bit of sugar with my chips. Or I like a little bit of chips with my sugar. You know how it is. Yeah, definitely. Sounds like a good combination. But long story short, I put the popcorners in with the sugar, and it turned out amazing. Really, the only thing that it was missing was milk, and it would have felt like a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch. Like, it felt exactly how I would have had my cinnamon toast crunch when I was little. It's just without the milk. It was very interesting. I still have a bag. I'm looking at another bag right now. It looks like my grandmother's opened it. So I think she might have had a few already. What do you usually play other than Elden Ring? What do you play other than Elden Ring? Yeah. What do you play other than Elden Ring?
Soccer.
Okay. So that's what you usually play. I'm guessing that's like a real life thing that you do.
No, not really.
Okay, so it's like a. I'm guessing you play FIFA then.
Yeah, I like a lot.
Okay.
When you FIFA,
Usually when you say soccer, I'm thinking like you play like the actual sport, not like FIFA. But I forget the FIFA is a game too.
because I played soccer before. In America, that's having that word, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I get it.
But that's wrong.
But yeah. Um
You know?
I know that in the UK soccer is known as football, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just because it's known as a different term.
yeah. But it's not just only in the UK, but
It makes sense
also
that
in
soccer is known as football in that region. And it actually kind of makes sense that soccer would be known as football in general because, like, isn't it, like, illegal to put your hands on the soccer ball? Like, when you're playing the actual game?
yeah. Not actually soccer, like football. So in America, it's called soccer.
I know it's called soccer, but it's called football.
Yeah,
Like, it's said with, like, an
so
accent. But, like, but still, it would be sense for it to be called, like, actually football. Like, instead of it being called soccer. Because, like, isn't it, like, straight up illegal for you to put your hands on the soccer ball?
yeah, of course. That's why like football is called soccer in America.
Yeah, that's why I just think it's interesting.
Yeah, like it's just so interesting.
You want to know something interesting about me, though?
Well,
I used to play baseball.
really?
Hmm.
Like, are you good at that?
I used to play Little League.
So why did you stop?
I used to play Little League back in 2017. I was a batter.
Oh,
And I was pretty decent at it. I was with my stepdad at the time. But, you know, he's not around anymore.
oh. Why
Yeah.
you stop the whole?
Well, I stopped playing baseball not because he died, but I stopped playing baseball because I wasn't interested in it anymore. I guess I grew out of it or something. But long story short, my stepdad is no longer with us. It is what it is.
Condolences.
Appreciate it. But he did some damage. I do appreciate the condolences, though. My grandmother doesn't even like him to some extent. But she realizes that he was, for a while, the only real father figure that I had, at least until my actual father stepped back into the picture recently. But that was only because I reached out to him.
So what about your dad?
I've had a really complicated upbringing. Like, I could get into it with you, but I'd be here all day. But, I mean, if you're interested, I could definitely get into it. But long story short, um, my mom and dad divorced, and, my mom painted stories. She fabricated stories about my dad to make him appear worse what he actually was growing up, and to keep me away from him. And it worked. It worked, dude. It fucking worked. I never spoke to him. I wanted nothing to do with him. I almost wish he dropped dead. Until my mother dropped dead one day. And I randomly reached out to my dad, like, hey dad, how you doing? And we just randomly started talking. And he was not the man she painted him out to be. It's crazy how people are. Mm. You've got similar stories? That's crazy. God, I can only imagine what those stories sound like. Alright. Well, give me a second to go use the restroom, and then I'll let you tell me one of those stories. Alright. So where were we? I'll sit out here and drink my monster while you tell me a story. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh, my mother definitely came up with some pretty crazy shit. Like, to the point where I was not born from a consensual act of love. Like, that was harsh. Like, she would lie to me about how I was created. Like, bro, imagine a mother telling her child that they were born from sexual assault. That is cruel. I mean, that is something else. Even my dad said something like, "What do you have to gain from something like that?" Like, ugh. It's just crazy. But either way, I've had some pretty crazy stories. I could go over them. But I'm worried that they get my stream flagged. But I will be real. From what I've learned about my father, from talking to him, and what I've learned about my mother, from talking to him in comparison from living with my mother and talking to her over the years. I will be real with you, I love my dad more than my mother.
Yeah, because actually, I think she does that.
I mean, my old man, like, I mean, he's where I get my last name from. Like, I mean, I gotta respect that to some extent.
Yeah.
But then again, I gotta respect both parts of my family. I just gotta learn how to respect that mother's part of my family again. You know what I mean? But either way, it'll be what it is for a while until I can figure out how to properly cope. But I think I am properly coping. It's just I got a really weird way of doing it.
So, la piel no está now. Yeah, stay with you.
Ugh. But hold up. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this stream. I think I've had my fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you that tuned in live. If you guys liked the video, subscribe. The only reason I'm ending stream is because my headset is dying and my controller is dying. I think it's time for me to go. I'd love to hang out with you more. Believe me, I'll invite you to a party some other time. But trust me, dude, when my controller and my headset aren't simultaneously trying to kill themselves, I will invite you to a party.
Nice meeting you, bro.
Yeah. Alright. You take care.
Yeah, you too.
Alright. Peace. As for the rest of you, share this video with everybody you know. Really helps out the channel, helps it grow. And as always, if you're not crazy like me, you're not normal. Peace out. I love you guys.